All right, Tony at Old Man Wrenching. Tonight, I want to take the gamble. Gonna split the write in, read out. And I have no idea what's gonna happen. I just know that I'm gonna do this the way that I want it done. It's gonna have to come apart. So here we go. Again, I've not seen any videos. I did find another good video online. A guy, I think it's called Rob's Restorations. He did a restoration of a Rockola 430, which, if you're wanting to learn about disassembling the whole mechanism, the 430 is pretty close to the 449. Which I'm working on, so. But again, nobody's taking this apart, and I don't know why. I don't know if it's something you really shouldn't do, or if it's just most guys think that theirs is in good enough shape that they don't bother with it. But as I've said before on this one, I am seeing rust on these pins, and so I'm wondering, how deep does the rust go? Is it more invasive inside? Is there some kind of connectors that might need to be cleaned up? Don't know. There's no way I can I've done what I can cleaning this between the pins. Once you lay it down, you can kind of see, how bad it looks. So undo that, and it looks like this almost looks like a fuse holder. Is there a fuse in there, or is it just it's just a push connector? So no biggie there. And we'll pull you off. There's one here. This one here has a washer on it. That's a little bit different. The rest of them are all the same. I think some might be, I think the ones that had the plastic clips are a little longer. We got one here. And it also has a washer on it. Now, what is going to happen? Anything? Are these screws, do they need to be removed? Alright, so that has done nothing. So it looks like these also have to come off. don't understand how some of these, I mean, they look identical, so they must be rounded off. I'm gonna try it. So that one comes off fine. Come out from the back side. Just crack it loose. Yeah, that works. So I don't see anything else under here. All right. I have to admit, I am apprehensive about doing this because, like I was saying, I could open this up and all these pins start falling all over everywhere. I don't know what's gonna happen. We're in uncharted territory. It's loosening up a little bit, so we're making progress. Question is, progress to what? I'm worried. What's going on? Just click all these in. The last one. Place your bets, guys. What's going to happen? I'm guessing stuff's just going to fall and flop and springs are going to fly everywhere. Hope not, but here we go. There are 3 rings. That's not good. He's not coming apart. Let's peek inside. What do we got? Now, that's separated. There's no way to get that out. Okay, so I'm thinking maybe I can get this guy. So we don't know how this is assembled. know is that this wants to lift out. Oh, quit hanging up. Come on. Come on. There we go. Okay. All right, guys. There you go. You have this platter. It's got some dirt in it, but we have this ring, which that looks very interesting. It looks like that. Looks like the whole ring will rotate based on this pulling in. Here's the bottom plate. So we're completely separated now. You can see there's some grime and dirt inside of here. You can also see all of the electrical wires. And those match up to this pin board on this side. But you can see, I would have never been able to clean this when it was inside the machine. And I should be able to really clean it up now that it's out. This guy was my main concern. And it looks like so I can see if you were assembling this, you have all these little tiny springs inside of here, and I bet if I pull that in, it would probably pop that spring right out. Those are precariously balanced. I am here to tell you. And what I'm noticing here is there is a metal rod. Looks like it might be copper that has been fed through this ring all the way around, and that's what holds these. I thought maybe if I separated it that these little pins could come out, and then I could use my sock technique and just polish them really good. That's not going to work because they're retained by that rod. And I'm guessing that these two securing screws are what's holding these rods in. Yeah, I sure don't want to mess with that. But I can take a look at these pins a little bit better. Just see if we get here. See how far I can get through this before a spring pops up. Good news is the springs don't appear rusted. It's only those tips that were sticking out. You can really feel. I may get out the Dremel. And work on these pins. Just to get that rust off the end. See how well it does. Oh yeah. There we go. So part of the problem that I was having with the cover plate on it was I could not get all the way past the base plate to get that rust off of there. Now that we can get past the rust line, it's going to clean up real nice. But it's going to take some time. Because basically you got, what, 100 pins? If you had a 160 model, 160 selection model, you would have even more of these pins. Now, I'm not sure how the conductive circuit works on this. If these are electrical connectors, which everything I'm reading says they are, I would think that would be like something that would cause one of those failure to write in. Okay, so this one has some really stubborn rust on it. That's going to require mechanical removal, which you guys know I don't like to do, but you don't always have a choice. I'm just going to pick at it with this pick a little bit. So if I can just break it up. Usually once break that top layer, then you can usually polish it off. Oh yeah, there's the, so once you break that corrosion layer, but it's going to take some time. I'm just really thankful that it just didn't explode to all the springs. Okay, so I've dislodged my first spring. So let's find out how much of a PETA it is to reinstall. Looks like it goes right on the tip. And then you just, whoop, then you just drop it again. Maybe I'll go the opposite direction with it. I mean, you can see these things just flying across the room if you're not careful. They're very small. I'm gonna use my pick. Sorry, you're not gonna be able to see this, but okay, got it. All right, guys, so that's where I'm going to leave it on the video for tonight. When I come back, I'll have at least this side polished and flip it over and ready for the other side. But it's kind of boring just to sit here and watch me polish pins. So I'll catch you guys later. Bye.